You made a bad turn. You're on the wrong road in front of the wrong person, and you need to recalculate.
It's time to exhale and be motivated. Annie's Blue Couch. Yeah.
Hello, everyone, to all of you, Annie's crew. Welcome back to the Blue Annie's Blue Couch. Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me today. I'm so excited to share with you all. I've heard from so many of you how helpful last week's conversation was. This week, I'm going to get a little deeper on the topic of purpose and share once again from my heart so that we can really grow into our purpose. If you missed last week's video, the link is right here and also in the description box down below. Now, before we get into today's conversation, I want to remind you to please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and as always, do me a huge favor and share this video with at least, I can hear y'all screaming it right now, two. Yes, 2 of your friends. All right, let's get to it. Last time, we talked about refocusing, and we were challenged to spend some alone time with ourselves. Let me know how that went in the comment section down below. I love hearing from you all. And if ever there's something I say that you need me to elaborate on, please leave that request in the comment section as well. Those of you who have been leaving comments, you know I take the time to reply to every single comment. I hope in your alone time you found out something interesting about yourself. And I really hope that a dream that had been lying dormant came alive again. Or maybe for the first time ever, you were able to dream something brand new. Here's the thing though, alone time can be awkward. It can feel forced or just strange. Can I be super transparent? I don't know about you, but when I spent my alone time with me, I got a little uncomfortable. I wasn't sure about some of the things I felt I needed to do to become the me I meant to be. I really felt compelled to step out of my comfort zone and push myself beyond the point that is easy. Push beyond the point that is safe. And this is a big one. Push beyond the point that is familiar. I realize that there are some decisions, some tough decisions that I have to make in order to step into this next phase of fulfilling my purpose. But staring at myself in the mirror, so to speak, trying to figure out what to do or how to do it was terrifying. And that's what I want to talk about today. Fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of discomfort, fear of rejection. This is a big one for me. Fear of letting things go, fear of letting people go. Fear is a heavyweight giant. It can cripple you and or leave you frozen in place, frozen in the same cycle. Jonathan McReynolds has a beautiful song, and the chorus says, I'm not going in cycles. I'm not going in cycles. I don't want to go in cycles. Sometimes it's not that what you're doing is bad or wrong. It's just comfortable. It's easy. It's relaxing. It's what you know. It's what you've always done. But you cannot grow in comfort, ease, and relaxation. As for us who are a part of Annie's crew, it's our time to grow. It's our time to shine bright. It's time for you and I to accept our assignment. If I was in church right now, I'd say, can I get an amen? But we're not in church. We're on YouTube. So I'm gonna need a comment down below. Let me know if you are feeling the urgency way down in here that it's time to give birth to your full purpose. Did you know that you're a gift? I've come to appreciate that I am a gift. A gift to my community, a gift to my children, a gift to my church. I'm a gift to my employer. I may never travel the entire world, and there are billions of people I will never, ever meet. But the ones who I have the pleasure to impact, whether it's one person or 100 million people, I was created to be a perfect gift at a perfect time for each encounter I have. And I don't take that lightly, and neither can you. Annie's crew, we can no longer walk with our heads hanging low, thinking we are insignificant and being fearful to share who we are with this world. Release fear. I want to share a few gems with you in today's conversation. And here's the first one. The process of holding on to fear does not prove you are not a gift. It only proves you don't believe it. I want to say that again. The process of holding on to fear does not prove you are not a gift. It only proves you don't believe it. And I want to motivate you, inspire you to believe it. The only way to overcome your fears is to do what you're afraid of. Intentionally engage in the process of doing that thing that is terrifying you. When I took the time to spend time with me, the thing that scared me the most was being alone, feeling like I would have no one to support me, or that if I told anyone how big I was dreaming, that they'd laugh and say I could never do it. And you better believe there are going to be people like that. So you do have to be mindful who you share your dream or dreams with. But I realized that if I listened to the fear, that I would also miss out on the encounters where people would believe with me and encourage me to go for it and even help me get started. Are you afraid of being alone? Are you afraid of taking that first step because you're afraid of criticism? One way I have learned to get over my fears is to accept the truth. And the truth is, there will be criticism. Some criticism will be constructive and some will be destructive. But constructive or destructive will completely depend on my response to it. You cannot choose what people will say to you, but you certainly have a choice to make in your response. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to have some difficult conversations with people who matter to me. And I'm terrified of what they may or may not say. But I have to do it. My purpose depends on it. Here's another gem. Fear is an excuse. It is. It's an excuse to hold on to people and things that will not be beneficial in this season of your life. Your circle may shrink when you choose to leave the path of easy and challenge yourself to become all you were born to be. Are you afraid of losing friends and relationships? If your answer is yes, me too. But I have to get over that. I'm honestly still working on accepting the truth about certain friendships and certain relationships. What was beneficial for me in a season of ease and comfort can actually be a hindrance and an obstacle in this new season of growth. Annie's crew cannot be afraid of letting people go. The new version of you may not be able to hold on to the people who insist on feeding the old version of you. I do want to pause right here and say that this isn't a blanket statement that you need an entirely new group of people in your circle. Some of you might. Or that everyone in your life right now is causing you to delay stepping into your purpose, because that is not true. But you know right now, as you and I sit here, what is holding you back or who is holding you back. because you have given them too much power over you, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, whatever it is, whoever they are, you have got to release the fear and release them. When you hold on to people you know are holding you back, you are wasting precious time to develop yourself. You're putting your dreams on the back burner, and you're actually participating in self-sabotage. It's not easy to do, but it has to be done if you are going to become all that you saw in yourself when you finally took the time to spend time with you. Earlier, I said that the fear of rejection was a big one for me, and I know it's a big one for a lot of us. Here's another gem. People will reject you. Accept it. I can't drive this point home enough. In accomplishing your purpose, you have zero time to spend trying to get people who reject you to accept you. And you certainly cannot allow yourself to sit and be immobile because you are afraid of what that rejection means. Can I tell you? I've learned that there's a blessing in rejection. Is anyone counting gems? Because here's another one. Rejection is really redirection. It's like, you know when you're using your GPS to get somewhere and you make a wrong turn and your GPS says rerouting. That's all rejection is. You made a bad turn. You're on the wrong road in front of the wrong person and you need to recalculate. Rejection helps you grow. It helps you to develop. It teaches you to find a better way. So don't be afraid of no. Don't be afraid of try again. Don't be afraid of that was not good at all. Rejection is not an indication that you're doing the wrong thing. It's not an indication that you're a failure either. I want Annie's crew to no longer be afraid of rejection. Embrace it. Learn from it. Grow as a result of it. Here's another gem. When you're faced with rejection, take these 4 steps. Review, recalculate, redirect, and redo. Holding on to fear takes up space in your life. Getting up and doing that thing you're afraid of takes courage and belief in yourself and in the gifts God has placed inside of you. Now is not the time to be afraid of being you. Now is not the time to talk yourself out of doing simply because you are afraid you won't succeed. You will succeed. Finding out my assignment and coming to grips with it was challenging. I was waiting for everyone and everything around me for that right opportunity, that right moment. When it didn't come, I blamed people. When it came and I missed it, I blamed people. I blamed situations, my kids, my church, my failed relationship. You name it, I blamed it. I had to come to grips with the truth, though, that the only person who could stunt my growth, minimize my potential, or sabotage my future was me. I think it's very hard to process that sometimes due to the whole cause and effect thing. Because they did that, because she said that, because I lost that, because he hurt me. There's always this cause. And because of whatever, the effect is I can't be who I'm called to be. That's ridiculous. I'm challenging you to accept your assignment. Don't compare it to anyone else's assignment. Dream big. Take the lid off of your potential. Blossom unhindered. And no matter the cause of anything that has happened to you, refuse to accept any effect of you not stepping into your purpose. Refuse fear. Refuse it. There will be obstacles. There will be rejection. There will be setbacks. The ride will not be smooth. You may even have to overcome excruciating pain. But keep your focus on your destination. No excuses. keep moving. I've been taking a lot of time to find out and accept my purpose. As I share my journey, I hope to encourage, motivate, and inspire you to do the same with your purpose. Accept it. Embrace it. You are getting ready to step into a season of your life that will demand that you be strong and learn to grow in adversity. Become your purpose. Master your purpose. Until next time, remember that you are beautiful. You are special. Your smile is amazing. And don't let anyone or anything ever make you feel less than who and what God has designed you to be. Annie's crew, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Bye for now.
Annie's Blue Couch.